How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Basketball Down Under, and today it finally happened. Our boy Kai Sotto finally got his chance with 22 minutes of action in his last game. Versus the New Zealand Breakers, we saw Kai Sotto finally get an opportunity and he took full advantage. In 22 minutes of action, Kai Sotto had 16 points, 5 rebounds, shot 8 from 12 from the field, and had 2 blocks. Finally, we got to see Kai play some actually good minutes so he could finally do something on the court. He was being a great defensive presence and he got 2 blocks to secure that and was being a real force on the offensive and defensive end. I'm telling you guys, it's not just Kai Sotto watching my videos because he changed his attitude since last game. He was more positive and more energetic, but also CJ Bruton. He gave our boy some more minutes on the court because why? He watched my last video and knew exactly what to do. Coach BD, he's just the greatest one going around. Now, Kai played really well. He was aggressive. He had a monster of a dunk and he was really taking the game on. Now, I'm not gonna lie though, when it came to crunch time, clutch time, Kai Sotto did struggle just a teensy-weensy bit, and you can't really blame him here. He hasn't been on in a clutch situation in a very long time. He threw a turnover or 2 and missed a couple shots that he maybe should have made. But let's be honest, the pressure was on. He rushed it a little bit more than he should have, but it's not like he was the only one. The rest of his teammates were doing the same thing, and they also made some very, very silly mistakes. Look at Kieran Galloway, for instance. He came on for Kai Sotto with about 2 minutes left in the game and launched 2 terrible shots that both missed. So if you put it into perspective, yes, Kai maybe made a few mistakes in the clutch that he shouldn't have normally and wouldn't have normally made, but compare it to the rest of his team where Mitch McCarron couldn't hit a 3, Kieran Galloway couldn't hit a 3, Ian Clark couldn't hit a 3, no one could do anything else. In perspective, it really wasn't that bad, and the Adelaide 36Ers only came down with a 2-point loss to one of the best teams in the league. Now, the New Zealand Breakers are also coming off very, very fresh legs. They've only played 4 games in the past month because of COVID and other things like that, so their team's been given a much easier schedule, so they were fresh and ready to go. Compare that to the Adelaide 36Ers. They've had a very hard schedule recently and they've got a lot of games coming up too. They got to pace themselves, which is a very good thing because we should see Kai Sotto getting some nice consistent minutes. It's official though, he's a certified confirmed starter for the Adelaide 36ers squad, and I'm all for it. He's able to be a presence in the paint both on offense and defense from the get-go and actually inflict himself on the game very early on. It also opens up Daniel Johnson to become even more of a scorer off the bench, and therefore the balance for the Adelaide 36ers, it works wonders. But if you look at every single video we've made, we've been saying get Kai more than 20 minutes of action, and it was so good to see yesterday that he got 22 minutes of action. 16 points too, if you ask me. That's a fairly good game, and he didn't get the official player of the game, but he really was one of the biggest momentum shifters and changed the game drastically, like always when he finally gets an opportunity. It just once again solidifies how deserving Kai is of minutes, because when he gets on the court, he absolutely alters the pace of the game, the trajectory of the game. He really inflicts himself in a very positive way. The crowd gets around him, his teammates get around him, and of course he's absolutely dominating on the court when he's on there. So you already know I have to don the Kai Sotto jersey once again. I love my Jordan Clarkson jersey, but how can you not like this? It's too fresh. The NBL is also starting to really realize who Kai is because he's got his opposition jumping on his threes because they know he can shoot the ball for a big guy. So that is really starting to open up the lane for him. When he hits a pump fake, he's getting the step on his defender and he's really starting to capitalize with that move. It's simple yet effective, and we've seen him get into the post a few times and finish over the small defender. When he's 7'3", nearly everybody in the league smaller than him, so he should really capitalize on using his length. Same thing defensively, when he gets posted up, I want to see him use his length more rather than reaching or doing anything like that. Use that length and capitalize on it because no one else has it. But overall, when we finally got to see Kai Sotto get a decent opportunity, he capitalized and made use of his minutes and dropped 16 big points. It's just the beginning. The Adelaide 36ers have got a few games left, and I reckon we're going to see Kai play 20 to 25 minutes in a fair few of those games. Hopefully, we can even see it creep up to 30 minutes of action. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with your friends, and I'll catch you later.